Yes, hello. Hey, yeah, hi. So I'm Solar Moon. I'm an independent game developer. I'm the creator of MasterPlan. I'm the creator of Tetra 3D. Yeah, it's been about a week since the last stream. Like last Friday, not this past Friday, but the previous one. Because it's been just super busy this past week. But yeah, I'm back to streaming today. So in the last stream, I was working on Sunbox, basically using Sunbox as a audio playback engine, music playback engine, which was very good. And you can see I actually got it working in this adventure game I've been working on. So all you have to do is all I'm doing is essentially like initializing the engine, loading the song file, playing it, and then just kind of like tweening the volume according to if you're inside or not. And that gives this effect where some of the instruments fade out when you're inside. Oh wait, hold on. Hold up, hold up. There we go. Okay. Yeah. And so it's okay, cool. Just making sure the camera's updating. Yeah, so basically this is kind of like dynamic music, but the music is playing back real time. So I can do things like change instruments or change patterns or whatever. In this example, I just changed the volume. Yeah, very cool, very cool. So I feel like what should be possible is to specify like a should be possible to specify a should be possible to specify a pattern to play and then to go from there. So you can say like, oh, I want to like schedule a pattern to play. Because that's something you can do in Sunbox. And that would be very useful in this kind of thing. Wait, wasn't there? Yeah, wait, hold on. Oh no, that was in the actual Sunbox. You could do this. I was thinking like, was there a way? Wasn't there a way to play a song from different positions? But I don't think there is. I mean, like to like specify a loop area. Um, the current line. Sampler. Yeah, auto stop. So there's no way to like control the loop, unfortunately. You play and then it'll jump back to the beginning. There's no way to like yeah, there's no way to like get the to kind of like schedule. Well, it would be nice if there was a way to set like the start and end of the loop. There's no real way to do that as far as I can tell. I mean, what you could do is basically like move patterns I guess you could do that. You could basically say, like, let's say this is your song, but you wanted to loop just a piece of it. You can take every pattern in the song and just move it back left like 1,000, or 10,000 lines, and then just take the patterns that you're interested in and move them forward 10,000 lines. So basically, or move them forward to the beginning. So this now it's just going to loop this back, over and over again. And then when you're ready to kind of like, go kind of like advance, you move the pattern back, move all the patterns back, and then maybe move the line forward by the distance, the difference between the um where the pattern was and where the pattern is. I don't know. I kind of feel like there's a way to do that to like control things, but this is not an ideal solution. But in any case, it would be nice to be able to like selectively loop a certain area, a certain piece of a song or certain part of a song, and then like jump back into it. But anyway, that's something that I could definitely add to the API. I think it should be possible, where basically we control what loop points there are, and then go from there. But that would require manipulating the patterns, the X and Y positions. But anyway, it's working. At least the system is working. But yeah, being able to loop specific patterns or specific pieces of a song would be so good. Is there a way I could do that? It can't use the auto stop feature because I can't guarantee that you would be able to schedule the next, like you would be able to intercept the song efficiently enough where it's like auto stop is off, or in other words, the song isn't looping. It reaches the end. You see in your game once per 60 update, you see, oh, it's done. Let me basically restart it at the correct position. That's doable, but it's going to create a gap, and it's going to be perceptible. So that wouldn't work. But I'm trying to see what other solution could I work with. I feel like moving the patterns is probably the easiest solution. And that allows you to basically set up a song that essentially loops like normal, and then you can easily isolate a piece of it without having to think too much about it. You just say like, oh, please just loop this section, line 64 to line 192. And so when it gets to this point, it will, well, if it's past that point, when you trigger it, it basically kicks it back to 0 and then moves all the patterns back, and then moves just the patterns that are starting at 64 forward. So I mean, like, that's an idea. It's not perfect, but it does work. It should work. It should loop. It should work properly. Maybe a scheduling system could be added so that basically it would only it would like queue it up to do it at some point, and basically some point could be like, let's say your song is here and it loops, right? So it goes back here and then it plays through. So if you schedule it here, it basically will play it normally until it reaches the green section, at which point it silently essentially moves the all the patterns around and moves the line as well. If it's fast enough, it shouldn't really be discernible, but it's not ideal, of course. Um, hmm. Zak D says, "Hello, hi, welcome to the stream." Anyway, this is not even what I'm working on. This is just something that I've. That's not where I'm working on today. It's just something that I kind of got distracted with. But the audio engine is working, which is really cool. I'm the creator of a audio processing library called Resound, which works pretty well. It's good. It has some basic filtering capability, volume, panning, stuff like that. But if you use Sunbox, you get so much more capability. So It's just nice to have kind of options, and Sunbox is just a really cool, really good tool. All right, but that's not what we're working on today. That's not what we're working on today. What we're working on today is MasterPlan. So MasterPlan, which is this project planning software, it works well, and it's fun to use, and everything's good with it. But what I've been working on is basically the web card, trying to get this to be consistent, which is kind of like a continuous battle to get this to like work without bugging out. I think it works okay with one card, but with two cards or more, it bugs out. Let's see. So like that's fine, but then when I create another card, I think the original card doesn't work anymore. Switch me. Oh, brother. Oh, I think it does work okay, but what this is doing is it's creating an entire like Google Chrome browser context for each of these cards, which is not ideal. Yeah, there's 3 contexts here, which is not great. So we can like delete one. That takes out one of the Chrome instances. But yeah, not the best. But I have to do this because each, like Chrome isn't made to handle multiple tabs at the same time. I think that's really the core problem. But I mean, we don't even need to do that necessarily, right? We can make it so that the well, let me get some music going. Let me see. Yeah, so I think the issue is basically each browser can only. Oh, did I? Yeah, I added a browser. No, maybe, I guess this is a new thing. Let's see. Okay, let's see. This might be good enough. Let's select. Hmm. Okay, so there's something going on that's making it super laggy. Let's see what we can do about that. Excuse me. Yeah, it's super laggy. Super laggy. What's it doing? Oops. Oh, wait. Is it because... Maybe part of it. And then also... loop start. Let's see. Why doesn't this work? This works better. Okay, I think I'm seeing something. It's super choppy because I think it's using the deadlined version of the browser context, which deadlines after a second. Not sure why that's an issue. Like why? Why? Why does it take a second? Why does it take a second? Evaluate is an action to evaluate the JavaScript expression. I'm marshalling the result of the script evaluation to res. If it's nil, it'll be ignored. If it's a byte, if it's a runtime remote object, it will return by value. Okay, I'm gonna try something here. Where what if we don't use the deadline context for this? Oh, okay. Well, like it's way more responsive when it's not over the scroll bar. Why? What's the difference between these? That's a lot better. Yeah, okay, that's, I was like, why does this work differently? If it's loading. Well, if it's loading, why can't I scroll if it's loading is also a question, but we'll start with this. Because the wheel happens regardless of whether it's loading or not. Scroll bar. We're just gonna say, oops. We're just gonna say, I guess this is Y. All right, that might help. Make it a little better. It's stuck. Oh, maybe it's opening another tab and that's what's going on. Yeah, it opens another tab. That's something I hadn't considered. What if something opens another tab? What do I do? Wow, that's something I really never thought about. Dang, wow, I never thought about that. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. I never thought of that. I just straight up had no, like, I was just like, oh yeah, just, you know. But anything, like a pop-up might not work. Things that open new tabs might not work. So I mean, what it would need to do, let's just walk through this logically. If we wanted to make it so that it handles new tabs, there's two things we can do. One is to just default to the new tab. Well, if you open a link that opens another tab, it needs to destroy the old link, the old tab, basically. Is there some way to ensure we don't open new links? Is there some way I can, let's see, tab, flag? Is there a flag new tab? Let's see. Let's see. Superloach says, "Hi, how are you?" Hello, I'm doing well. Thank you. How are you? How's everyone doing? What was I on? Where was I? That it opens another tab. Oh yeah. Yeah, that doesn't work. So what I can do is I think I'm going to have to manually like merge stuff. So basically if you click on a link and it opens another tab, I will have to make the current window go to the other tab. I guess. Superloach says, I'm thinking of getting into streaming soon actually, so I'll try to join yours more often. They're really inspiring. Hey, thank you. And that's cool. Yeah, it's fun to stream. Yeah, I'm thinking, I think it might be more fun to stream if you're like not even thinking about it. If you're just kind of like doing your own thing. If you're streaming video games, just play the games. You don't have to try to be like entertaining or, just have fun. If you're developing, just develop. It feels like when you're focusing on like the viewer count and all that stuff, it can kind of get into your mind and make it feel more kind of discouraging if it's like, oh, no one's watching. It's like, don't even worry about it. Just make your stuff. Do your dance, do your thing. So I think I'm going to try to detect when a new tab is attempted to open, close the tab, get the URL, and navigate to it. That's the idea in the existing tab. Not ideal, but there's not really, I think, any other way to do this. So what we'll do the original tab. Target ID. Okay. So if I can get the tab through some means. Get up, please. I'm planning on doing dev streams. Viewer count doesn't matter much to me, although I'm keen in the idea of collaboration with reviewers. Infinite monkeys is better than one. Yeah, it can be useful to stream with other people, especially programmers, because everyone's got ideas and they can be useful. Can definitely be helpful. Okay. So the idea, I think. Well, how do I get the second tab? Do I watch or do I make a listen target? got a URL. You've got the window name. Is that the new tab as well? The new window is going to be opened via window.open link. Click form submission. Click it. Let's see here. Fired window. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's just exactly what it says. Okay. So let's go ahead and see if we can log this. My ideas often grow boundlessly inside my head, so a reason to get stuff implemented is really all I need. Oh, that can be good, useful then. You know, I wouldn't myself do this. Okay, so browser tab created. So if we go to there too. Brain was just like, oh yeah. So yeah, having a having a programmer to assist with like kind of being like, oh, that's probably too much work. That can help a lot, right? Where? Okay. For some reason it's harder to navigate. Well, I guess it's logical that it's harder to navigate in a small window. Destiny 2 Brawlhalla? Brother, what happened? How did well, hey, good for the Brawlhalla guys, I guess. Alright, so I guess that's this, huh? So I guess it doesn't happen. I guess it's just this. It's just when a new tab is created. Specifically. And I guess we could just... I'm just grabbing the link here so I don't have to keep close this. Close this. So let's go to web. Yeah, new tab is created here. So it doesn't happen otherwise. So I guess we're good to basically intercept this. And browser context is this guy. Intercept this and basically say, okay, well, if a new tab is being created, then we but we don't have the... We have the window name, window features, user gesture, and URL. Well, how do we get the tab? Let's see, activate target ID. How do we cancel? How do we get the context? see. Okay. Wait new target can be used to wait for the current target to open a new target. Once function matches a new unattached target, its target ID is sent via the return channel. I feel like this might be what we're looking for, but I'm not sure what the function does. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. So I guess I could say return i.url is equal to e.url. And this is the target. Or I guess it would be basically return that. Okay, so there we go. All right. So this is the idea, I think. No response. I'm gonna say that's probably the case because the tab probably already opened. This listener is being triggered after the tab has already been created. Okay. What are my options? I'm doing a group project in Java for a college course, and all too often am I met with a chorus of feature creep from my group mates. Yeah. Hold on, I gotta... Give me a couple of seconds here to just think a little bit. I just need to think a little bit. Just give me a second. Give me a second to think. What are my options? What are my options? What can I do here? What are my options? What are my options? I need to get the target. I need to wait for the target before it even shows up. But how do I do that? How do I wait for the target before it even shows up? I'm trying to think and like walk this through, but it's because we need the target before we can detect the listener. That means that we need to basically on anything that can trigger a link. I don't know. How do I? What is a target, I guess? What's the target ID? Because, I mean, maybe we can always go with the target ID of anything above 0. Because, yeah, this is just stalled. It's never going to execute the function. So we can't wait new target before after the target is created. We have to do it before. Do we just have a go routine that's just waiting to intercept? Is this a go routine? Maybe? Because it's a channel, so it must be communicating at least across go routines. Secret of mana vibes. Thank you. That's a pretty big compliment, I think. I don't know. One stream project I have in mind is decompiling Secret of Mana and possibly Secret of Evermore, since it was based around a lot of the same core code. Oh, really? I never knew that. I mean, I guess it makes sense. They worked very similarly. But yeah, I never really knew that at all. That's cool. All right. Well, I don't know what to do, which is why I'm just playing the guitar right now. I don't know. I don't know. How do I detect a new tab being opened? I guess I could use a switch statement, or a select statement rather. No, a select statement wouldn't do it, right? Because I mean, a select statement would work, but I need to basically, I need to spin a go routine that waits for the channel to return something so I can see the result. Okay, let's try that. Crazy long-term idea would be making a homebrew game out of the decompiled engine, if you will. Oh, that's crazy. That is a crazy idea. But that seems like it could be fun. Seems like it could be a fun idea. All right, let's try this. So I'm gonna basically make a go routine. Okay, so the ID is not a simple number. It is not a simple number. That would not have worked. Let's see. Okay, I think I'm rejuvenated. I'm rejuvenated. I can get back to work. Okay. I got the idea. So I think what we're gonna do is, the only thing that comes to mind is basically keep a go routine that just keep a go routine that essentially just idles, waiting for a new target. When we get that information, we nuke the target and navigate the tab to that new target. So we retain a single line of history without needing to implement a tab system. Because the alternative would be to implement a tab system. We don't want to have to do that. Because I guess what we could do is basically obliterate the target and make a new browser card for that tab. That also would work. That would work, but it also kind of feels like that would be frustrating, because it's like you have this thing that works a certain way, like you are navigating around in this card, in this browser window, and then you press a button and then just another window opens. It feels awkward and frustrating. So maybe what we're gonna do is maybe make it an option so that you can basically choose if you want to enable it or not. Basically, like, do you want to open new browser tabs as a new card, or does that just basically get kind of grafted onto the existing one? That's the idea. Okay. That feels like a good solid solution, I think. So for now, let's just let's confirm something, because I just want to make sure that this doesn't happen if we just like navigate to another location. No, okay. Yeah, okay. So if that happens, we can just keep it going. Okay, so every half second, this function will basically see if we can pull, if there's a new target, basically. Let's see, can we use some wait? So this registers a listener, though, huh? So I guess it returns a channel. So we just need to wait for the channel result. So what this means is we're gonna go up. Oh, this is good actually. Okay, so this is the browser render. Browser render. Let's see. Okay. All right, so browser rendering loop. So I think what we want to do, this is the tab, okay. So I think what we want to do is when we create the tab context, we create a go, well, we don't have to create a go to. We just basically wait, this only happens if necessary. Hold up. I'm trying to understand where am I in terms of. So we are making a new browser for each thing. Okay, that's not ideal. But I can't. Let's just get it working for now. There's a lot of things that I have to consider. So I think what we want to do is do something like this. Is this supposed to be a channel target ID? This. Oh, okay. Can I use? Oh, okay. So new tab channel is this. So we basically want to know whenever there's a new tab, we want to get the ID. We want to run in the context. Oh, I could use target. Okay, so I think what we do is well, it wouldn't be tab context, it would be wait, am I even using this? I'm not. Okay, I was like, why? How is this? How is this so confusing? Okay, this makes more sense. So, let me delete this. I don't know if I'm even using any of this. There we go. That makes more sense. I was like, well, how? Why is all this stuff here if I'm using tabs? Anyway, so this makes more sense. Alright, so we want to do this. Okay. Alright, so this is the idea. Okay, well it didn't crash, it didn't freeze at least. At least not initially. Let's see. CTX. We don't want to So it just has the target ID. It doesn't even have the URL or title yet. Huh? And I'm not sure what to do here. Okay, we can try that. Maybe we also need to wait for it to do what it's like for it to load. Let's see. There it is. Okay, so this is our URL. Okay, so we could make this relatively simple, I think, and just do something like we could do something like this. Let's see how this works. Let's see. Okay, it's got the right URL, but it is not working. And it should work. Okay, so then there's something going wrong here. It does navigate over. Okay, so then it should work. So this is a solution. It's not the best solution, but it's a solution. Well, why doesn't that work? Oh. No, this is not That's great. Just crash, brother. Well, I mean, maybe another way to do this would just be to, like I said, grab the URL and just navigate there in the current card. Maybe we'll just do that for simplicity. Because this doesn't seem to work, so maybe we can just do this instead. So at least that does work. Yeah, that works well enough. Like this isn't going to work for things where it's like it opens another tab, which is obviously a kind of a problem. Where it's like, oh, you have a tab open and then you press something and it opens another tab, like a pop-up window or something. This is going to switch to that pop-up window, which is not good. But I don't really have an alternative at the moment. Alright, so I'm gonna fix this issue with the back and forward things not being correct. And then we'll go from there. So did I just like remove the back and forward arrows I made? I guess I did, huh? I made them and then removed them? I feel like I made them before. Like I remember specifically making them. But I must have deleted them, so I was like, why do I have these? Completely forgot. Okay, well. 368. Okay, that's never used. Alright, so okay, so backwards and forwards are 0. That's incorrect. It should be down here, 400. Also, this should be 288. Do we ever use the dark versions? Oh, I see. For things where it could be is a boolean. Right. Okay, so these can just be like that. Yeah. Okay, so it's just 368, 256. Okay. I feel like these dark options are not light enough. I mean, dark enough. They don't properly convey that it's a Boolean option. That's better. So this does work better. That's good. We managed to get it working significantly more responsibly in some ways. Oops.
Okay.
All right, that's pretty good. So I'm happy with this for now. There's still a lot I need to do, but I think I might release it pretty soon. This might be kind of it. I feel like the web card is just like not optimized at all because it's basically spinning up a new browser for each card. But at the same time, it needs to do that if you want the cards to be like wholly independent from each other, where you can go to a site in a card and have it display information, and then go to another site in another card and have it display other information. Unless, well, I mean, I could do it correctly, but that would involve switching between the tabs, switching between the cards more effectively, and I think that's really where it's kind of like I need to get it working. So I guess once this is working the way it does work currently, I can kind of go back and retool it to work the way that I think it should work. But for now, this is a good start. It's working pretty well. It's pretty responsive. There's no like hanging or crashing really, as far as I can tell. So I'm pretty happy with it, and we'll keep working on it, man. This card has been just like, it's not straightforward at all, but it's a cool card. I think it's definitely worth it. It's just not easy to add. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'm gonna stop there. It's been about 2 hours. So yeah, thanks for watching. I've been SolarLoon. It's been real. If you want to support development, please check out MasterPlan on itch or Steam. And if you buy it on itch, you also get a Steam key. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya.